Welcome to another episode of Filmmaking Insights. This episode is brought to you by 4D Legacy Studios, where independent vision meets global storytelling. Today, we're diving into why investors should consider putting money into your film project and the realities of raising capital in today's unpredictable marketplace. Raising capital for any business is daunting. Raising financing for a feature film or episodic series? Almost impossible. So why should an investor risk their hard-earned or not so hard-earned money on your project? The truth is, if you're a first-time filmmaker or trying to launch a web series, getting the attention of serious investors is nearly impossible. Why? Because investors see no reliable outcome. The ones who made it early in their careers often did so through one ingredient, luck. That's with capital L. And luck is underestimated. Luck has been behind many movies that might have been scrapped at the beginning. I'm a firm believer in having luck, though I guess in any business that's true. But in filmmaking, that concept is truer than ever. Now, don't get me wrong. Talent is essential. You must have the skill to showcase your work, to prove you can tell a story with vision and originality. But luck, the right place, the right time, meeting the right person, remains key even in today's market. Talent alone doesn't open the door, and luck without skill won't sustain you. The mixture of both has propelled many seasoned professionals to long careers. Some who broke through in the 80s and 90s still ride on those bodies of work today. For newcomers, though, the landscape is tougher. In an era of saturated content and short attention spans, the old rules don't apply. 20 years ago, investors were more open to risk. Theaters were the primary way to reach audiences, and the game was simple supply and demand. Once streaming and video on demand emerged, the floodgates opened. Suddenly, the audience wasn't captive. It was overwhelmed. That reality sounds bleak, but it's also liberating, because now the power lines are blurred. Filmmakers are seizing control with countless distribution and marketing options. Star power is no longer the only currency. What matters is strategy, branding, and the ability to connect directly with an audience. Film financing has always been an uphill battle. Whether you're a first-time director with a bold script or a seasoned producer with a track record, the challenge remains the same: convincing investors that your project isn't just a dream, but a viable business opportunity. Unlike many industries, the film business carries a built-in glamour that makes investors lean forward. Owning a piece of a feature film isn't just about financial returns. It's about cultural impact, prestige, and association with art that can live for decades. When approached with the right structure, films can offer multiple revenue streams: theatrical release, streaming platforms, international sales, television licensing, airline distribution, merchandise, even remake or sequel rights. Independent films and web series are no longer only passion projects. They are assets. A well-positioned series with a marketing plan and multi-platform strategy offers investors equity that grows beyond the screen. Of course, this doesn't mean the road to raising capital is smooth. Investors are pitched dozens of ideas, and most projects never see the light of day. The risk is high, and the competition fierce. This is where preparation becomes everything. Investors don't want to hear only about passion or artistic vision. They want to see a clear plan. That means a professional pitch deck with hard numbers, comparable films and their performance, transparent budgets, and clear distribution pathways. What you're really selling is not just a movie, it's confidence. The bottom line? Investing in film and web series isn't about gambling on Hollywood's luck anymore. It's about identifying creators who blend story, strategy, and ownership into something scalable. Raising capital will never be easy. It requires creativity, business acumen, persistence, and yes, capital L luck. But the industry is evolving, new platforms are opening doors, and more investors are recognizing film as a legitimate space for financial and cultural returns. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and check out our other episodes of the Real Grind podcast on Spotify.